Now in this clipping we shall see about the coming up of the factories in India, that is the starting of true industrialization in India. We see that the first cotton mill was set up in Bombay in 1854, but remember all these are by the Britishers. None of the Indian is involved in the making of these industries. The first jute mill was started in Bengal in 1855. The first spinning and weaving mill was started in Madras in 1874. So this century sees the setting up of lot of cotton, jute, weaving and spinning mills in India. That is the step forward towards industrialization. Now when this trade was going on, industrialization was being set up, certain Indian entrepreneurs made a place for themselves in this trade. We see that they made huge capital from the Chinese trade, and the Chinese trade is also called as the triangular trade. That is, they started trading opium to China, that is they used to sell opium in China and they used to take away the tea from there. Now here we see that the East India Company, as it had the sole right, so how did these people get involved in this trading arena? Here they acted as junior players to the Britishers, and we see that these Indians had a great vision. So they collected lots of money in this trading activity, and this money then they used to actually make a big place for themselves in the Indian industrial unit. If you know the name of Dwarkanath Tagore, he was the one who made money from this trade, and then he set up a 6 joint stock company in India. When we can also talk about the Parsis like Dinshaw Petit and Jamshedji Nursinwanji Tata, who set up a big industrial empire in Bombay because he had earned lot of money in the Chinese trade, a junior player who could make lots of money in this trading activity because of his clear vision. Then there was Seth Hukum Chand, who set up the first Indian jute mill in 1917. Remember, if it is asked in the examination, the first jute mill which was set up in India was in 1855, but the first Indian jute mill was set up in the year 1917 by Seth Hukum Chand. So these are the few names who made lot of money out of this trading activity, especially the trade with China, and then they invested that money in the Indian market and became big names. At this time, all the trade in India was regulated by the European managing agencies, who managed entire finances in India, who regulated finances in India, and the 3 most important were the Bird and Higler's Company, then the Andrew Yule and the Jardine Skinner and Company. They set up a joint stock companies in India and regulated and financed the Indian market. So this was the scenario of the industrialization which was slowly setting in the Indian market. And I continue with it in the next clipping.